Welcome to week 1 of Review and Reflect. In this series, I talk about this week's highlights and share what worked and what didn't work this week. So, I set out to write all the emails for the upcoming challenge, which is like at least 7 emails for each day, plus like a welcome email and a thank you email at the end. And I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't get all of that done, but I actually breezed through it because I was really clear about what I had to do. I outlined the whole week and then it just worked out fine. And it was a lot of work, but because I had a clear vision of where I was going, I could easier enter like that flow state where I could just type away. I also decided to add all of my content planning to the sprint planning, meaning that the Instagram posts, the podcast, the blog posts, and everything that would go out next week, I put it in the planning for this week. And I'm still not sure exactly how I want to visualize that in my sprint planning because currently I feel like I might be missing out on some events that are coming up and I don't know how to like connect all of them together. But I'm happy to report that I did get all of the content ready for next week. So you will see all of that showing up next week and it's really cool. So, like I said, the only thing that I'm worried about when it comes to the content planning is that I'm not happy with how it is visualized because it's now just the same as all the other tasks to do, in progress, and done. And I decided to create like a separate task for each of the posts. But sometimes, posts are related. So, for example, I can use a podcast episode and share about that also on Instagram or create a blog post out of it. Um, and those things are not exactly correctly linked yet, meaning that I have to set them up separately and then think about, oh yeah, don't forget to also publish that or don't forget to also do that. Yeah, so if you have a great content planning visualization, like how you visualize the process of creating and then publishing your content, please share. Another thing that is not included in my sprint yet is the client work that I do. So the actual work that I perform for clients and not just working on my business, but actually in my business. Because I currently use Notion with my clients and I'm doing the sprint planning in Jira. And I'm not sure yet if I want to combine them because now it is really clear what I'm doing to work on the business and it is separate from what I'm doing in the business. However, some days I was like, oh, I'm doing really well today. And then I thought, oh, I actually forgot to do that one thing for the client because I wasn't looking on the right platform. And I'm not sure if I want to combine them somehow or create like an overview. And the point is, if I include the client work in Jira, I will still have to do double work because I update everything and I'm really transparent about what I do in Notion towards my clients. And I definitely don't want my clients to switch over to Jira. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a debate if I want to double track these tasks or if it's just easy to switch back and forth between the two platforms, but then not forget what I have to do on a day-to-day basis. So all in all, I am really happy with how this sprint went because I got a lot of things done. The things that I want to optimize for the next sprint is the content planning, so how the content is visualized, like I said, in the planning so that I easier can see these connections between the different types of content. And for now, I'm going to keep the client work separately in Notion and just make sure that when I start up my day that I check both platforms for what I have to do on that day so that I don't forget to accidentally do one or the other. And now it's time to just enjoy my weekend and then get ready for sprint 2 for next week. If you like this, make sure that you follow along for this journey.